Hi, I'm Ron Hain, Democratic nominee for Kane County Sheriff, and I'm here today with my good friends Steve Bryant, Ellen Gibson, and Aaron Schutte. And today we want to talk about gun safety in the home with summer right around the corner. Kids are going to have a whole lot of extra time on their hands. So first, Steve, I want you to tell us about considerations when your kids head out to play at another friend's house.
Yeah, first, have you had that conversation with your kids about what to do if they see a gun, if they're going to treat it as loaded and real at all times? Next, you have to also be aware at these places your kids can be playing at, other friends' homes, are there guns in the home and are they properly secure? If you don't know that answer, you have to have that frank conversation with the other parent about, how are they treating their guns? Are they modeling responsible gun safety and such? And if you're not happy with the answers they've given you, you have to find ways to sort of redirect the agenda of what's going on.
But don't be afraid to talk to them, right? It's the safety of your own child. Now, Ellen, for people who have firearms in their homes and children in their homes or children who may come over to their home, can you give them some thoughts about how to be safer this summer?
Yes, one really important thing to remember, parents often underestimate the percent of children in first and second grade know where the guns are stored in the home. So it's incredibly important that we keep them stored safely. And that means putting the ammunition in a separate locked location from the gun and keeping the gun itself locked with a trigger lock or a cable lock, and then storing that gun in a safe.
All great points, Ellen, and you can't underestimate a child's curiosity when it comes to firearms. And one thing that we don't often think about enough, when there's children in the home, anywhere from the young ages of 7 or 8 years old all the way up to teenage years, and they have a depressing or a sad day and access to firearms, tragic things can happen. Dr. Schutte, can you tell us a little bit more about those considerations?
Yeah, it's like you said, with access to a gun, the risk of suicide is increased because kids and teens are impulsive, and so it can end up being a bad day turning tragic if they have access to a gun. Suicide attempts with a gun are fatal 90% of the time for teenagers. So it's just another reason to keep guns unloaded, locked up, separate from their ammunition, and to be on the lookout for signs of suicide in kids and teens, such as withdrawing, change in personality, and if they mention suicide, obviously getting help right away. And in that situation, it's best to remove the guns from the home and keep them safely stored with someone else. So it's not something you like to think about, but a few simple steps can save a kid's life.
Absolutely, and hopefully here today we put some thoughts out there that will keep kids safe this summer, and we'll see zero incidents of kids in firearm danger over the next 3 or 4 months as they're off of school. I want to thank all three of you for joining me here today. I couldn't have done this without you and all of your great speaking points. We're going to scroll up some information on the screen right now, other than myself and my phone number, other local references for gun safety in your home. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a great summer.